You know what I'm saying? But we see here where um, a former Arizona governor, John Brewery, Republican, called on her party to stop sowing doubt in the integrity the integrity of elections, and warned of the damage it caused to public servants and even democratic institutions in an opt-in as Arizona-based news outlet on Tuesday. It's time for Arizona Republicans to pull back from the brink of election denialism and win over the voters with conservative ideas. Brewer wrote in a piece as you have seen he as it is I guess at azcentral.com, adding it's time to reverse course and restore public trust in our state election system. You know what I'm saying? Well, that wasn't done by the people. First of all, let's just get that straight. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that straight. And whatever the fuck denial is you talking about, you know what I'm saying, it's all with you. We don't see it that way. The denial come because they cheated the fucking election. And we're never gonna see it any other way, no matter what you say. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get on with the election, as you said, that I agree with. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of the 2024 presidential election, you know what I'm saying? You see where you even stress how important it is that the Republicans, you know what I'm saying, Republicans, we reject baseless conspiracy. You can reject whatever baseless conspiracy you can because you never prove any fucking thing. So of course, whatever you say it is based on baseless, it will be. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no way to prove it because that's the way you set it up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when it comes down to the electoral college, of course, you know what I'm saying, nobody's going to be able to check that. And then the regular people ain't going to be able to count all the votes. And the regular people ain't going to be able to see a lot of motherfuckers and all the censorship and all the bullshit that went on, even during the election. They ain't not going to be able to reverse that. All that was done in order to bring you to the point where you could simply say it was baseless. Fuck off. It wasn't baseless to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't baseless to me. You know what I'm saying? In many ways, you know what I'm saying? But we see New York driver told not to get gas at these locations. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a lot of corrupt shit that going on out here today. You know what I'm saying? And we have to start to look at that situation for what it is. It doesn't matter what it is, you know what I'm saying, because there's too many scattered entities within our government that should not even be. You know what I'm saying? That should not even be. You know what I mean? We see where many coming in. We see Michelle Obama issues Judith voters. You know what I'm saying? We see Israel warns of uh, prospect of all-out war. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we see that. You know what I'm saying? Let's check that one out. But we see where, you know what I'm saying, they're talking about Judith and all kinds of stuff. Now, I'm not going to agree with many things until I see reparations for my people in all ways. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see also across the board as you give reparations to black people and all the people of my ancestors and all the people of black people in itself, you also take care of those you have done it to that may not even be right, but I'm black, and my black people suffered a genocidal of 500 to 6,000 years or more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes back even to Africa. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to the demon Democrats in this country, and 400, 500, 600 years, 700 years, or 800 years probably of this bullshit that you have been doing, and you expect us to sit here and see that it was all right. Oh yeah, it was it was great that you could you came in and invaded my land and enslaved my people and bought slaves here and saved device and all this different shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, mm, mm. Let's check that out. We see Jim Jordan demands YouTube answer if firearm policy change influenced by brands. This is coming in by the Hill News. Coming in by Emily Brooks. What they go. Meanwhile, they're censoring my videos. See, Jim Jordan needs to get on them about that censorship shit because they're still doing it. You know what I'm saying? But Jim Jordan, Republican of Ohio, is seeking answers on whether YouTube changed some of its content moderation policies surrounding firearms due to the influence of government officials, particularly New York District Attorney Allen the Nutcase Fat Ass Braids. Deep state culting motherfucker. Jordan, acting in his capacity as the chair, of the House Judiciary Committee and the Select Subcommittee of Weaponization of the Federal Government. That's right, of the Subcommittee of the Weaponization of the Government. And this is what Biden, Reagan, Bush, Bill Clinton, kill Bill Clinton, and kill Bill, Hillary Clinton, Obama, all the way up to creepy ass motherfucking broke back bitch, pedophilia, blood drinking, terrorist, just like Andy Fox to the killer Weasel, along with Soros and Bill Gates. All of them have every position, even going over to the military with Austin. And all that bullshit. Mayorkas, Homeland Security, Merrick Garland, I never seen it before, mister. While people are being raped in the bathrooms and all type of shit, and you have open border policy, they unleash every chaotic seed that it could possibly think of. Talking about weaponization of the government, sent a letter, Mr. Jordan sent a letter to their legal counsel of YouTube parent company, Alphabet on Tuesday, asking for communications and the records relating to the company's, interaction with executive branch and other, and executive branch and other entities regarding changes to its firearm content policy, adding that the request would be, responsive to an already issued subpoena that is continuing in its nature. Early this month, the Google owned platform, YouTube, announced that it would age restriction contents showing the use of homemade firearms, automatic firearms, and certain firearms accessories, and outright prohibit contents showing how it removed safety devices. Stay on their neck, Jim Jordan. Stay on their neck, Jim Jordan. Stay on their neck. Stay on that neck. Stay on that neck. Human compositing bill passed in Southern State. In the Southern State. And we're going to see what that's about in more ways than one, because these people are doing all types of nonsense these days that you will not believe that they are doing. And then want everybody to believe that they didn't do anything at all or haven't orchestrated anything at all, and all types of shit. Even when we see the threat of major terrorist attack in place like New York, cities dangerously and this and listen to that. That's straight nonsense in all ways. You wouldn't believe the nonsense that these people have been doing over the years in the using the political arena as their power source. Now, why I say that is because once they're elected, they're able to manipulate the people's minds that they're actually doing something real good. We see even Michelle Obama, issued Judith voters registration message, You know what I'm saying? What kind of message can she possibly, you know what I'm saying, be telling to the voters is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Judith. I ain't want to hear nothing about no Judith until I see reparation in the hands of the people. Because you the one who destroyed Black Wall Street altogether. You the one who was destroying and have been always destroying the economy and the strength of black people in this country. You know what I'm saying? In this country. So don't give me that piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're full of shit then, just like you're full of shit now. But we see Michelle Obama issued a Judith Wood message that is critical moment for all of us. Ain't no critical moment. Ain't no critical moment. It's critical moment because you are then rallying the black people to vote for the Demon Democrats because you think you got the old fucking farts that were caught in your web through the Black Caucus Party and LBJ crooked, tricky hand ass talking about some social service and all these different black programs, but at the meantime making sure that we got nothing out of civil rights other than more harassment, more killing, more Ku Klux Klan murder, more bullshit, and a whole lot of bullshit. That led to straight bullshit. And she up here talking about she's delivering, to get out to vote message, to Mark Judith calling this year election a critical moment. Yeah, a critical moment because your ass is also up there for pedophilia and all types of crimes against humanity as well, even when it comes to children. So that's why you're also eager to have discredit Trump in the foods, please, because the crimes in which you had committed, going back to 2016 and even beyond, all the way through up to now and to 2020 and all types of shit, you figure that y'all got away with, and now that Trump is threatening to bring that heat to the motherfucking street, on your neck, all of a sudden, you see every crime that this man did. You see every way to scandalize this man that you can. You see any way that you could destroy this man's presidency in any shape or form to get him out of the minds of the people. And we are left with what? Straight demon democratical garbage. You know what I'm saying? Straight demon democratical garbage. You know what I'm saying? In all ways. And that's a damn shame. And we have to sit here as regular common people. See, when people do these things, right? And they talking about wars and all this different shit, World War III, World War IV, World War 1900, and all type of bullshit coming on in, you know what I'm saying? We see where they full of shit. Where they full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they full of doo-doo. And it's just straight up the truth. There is no other way to look at it. What other way would you look at it? When you still talking about Hezbollah threatening Cyprus, Cyprus, as tension with Israel ramps up. But they are invaders. If they had never invaded the area, never been in bed with these fucking crooked motherfuckers, because they were in bed with the Arabs, the Ottoman Turks, the French, the British, and all these different European countries brought their military might into Africa to kill off the black people and enslave them, and then wrote a book calling itself a holy book in order to be able to say that you have a place. And then when the Arab people that were there before them probably, because, they came out of the south, you sitting up there talking about Hezbollah, these different groups. We don't want to hear a motherfucking thing about Hezbollah, because when y'all do your Hezbollah shit, y'all fucking bring in, all kinds of guns, bombs, and many people dying. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about none of this bullshit that you making it out to be. Even when we look in these books and these chapters of this book, this whole book, to me, that you call a biblical Bible, ain't no more than a matrix of reverse psychology or psychology in order to make you think that this is true in all ways. But none of it, just like the pandemic, just like many other things that they have done in this country, they cannot prove none of this. This is man, like the General Sarah Sutton said he was saying. I said the same thing, and I've been told that even when I was young. Man is speaking for God. There is no God that they saying in this book that is existing God in any shape or form. This is why you continuously focus only on Jesus. You don't focus on God except when you say it in the church. But when you show an image of God now, you never showed God. All you showed was Jesus. So we know you're full of shit then, and you're full of shit now, and you're gonna be full of shit in the motherfucking future. So don't give me that bullshit. You see, a lot of people talk shit, but when have they ever showed any picture of God? You know what I'm saying? If they know God so well, and God told them this and God told them that, when did they see God and God told them all of this stuff, but nobody else could see God but the churches and the pastor and everybody else? They're the only one can see God. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing go for Hezbollah and Islam and all that other stuff. Only they seen it, but nobody else. The common people got to just go along with it because they told them that they have to. That's why they always asking, come to church on Sunday. Who wants to come to your damn stupid ass church? You know what I'm saying? Nobody's following none of that Israelite bull crappy nonsense, lying ass, delusional shit that you've been trying to project into people for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? But we see the leader of the Lebanese militants group Hezbollah threatened Wednesday to target the European island of Cyprus. You know what I'm saying? If war breaks out between Israel and Lebanon. You know what I'm saying? Lebanon has always been in a situation when it comes to this. Many of these people have invaded, you know what I'm saying, are invaders in itself. It doesn't matter what military or Lebanese or militant Hezbollah, whatever you stand, you make. You know what I'm saying? I believe many of these groups have been even involved in some shape or form of government in order to keep this war shit going. But we see Cyprus will be a part of this war too if it opened its airport and base to Israel forces. Hassan, you know, saying Nara, Narala, somebody said in a televised, address. You see how the war is scraping across the Middle East. This is what creepy Bush did with his creepy balls licking, donkey looking, Frenchy smelling, stinking ass. Smelling probably like a dog and a monkey, you know what I'm saying? Raw, baloney, you know what I'm saying? This is what he did. And once it opened up like this, and even going back even many years before, even Bush Donkey Jr., they have been constantly plaguing Africa, you know what I'm saying, with these Arabs and these different people calling themselves these different factions, and all they have been doing is killing and murdering the whole entire time. Notice that. That's a Neanderthal cave dweller, you know what I'm saying, Cruel Magna, piece of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? From what we see in the matter. You know what I'm saying? We see judge in Trump's dark case, you know what I'm saying, to hear the validity of special counsel, you know what I'm saying, appointment on the gag order. Nah, the fuck you sitting up there still talking about a fucking gag order on Donald J. Trump when he has to defend himself against, you know, say your onslaught and your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You still sitting up there telling this man in more ways than one, you know what I'm saying, that he can't say nothing while we fuck you with no grease. You know what I'm saying? While we fuck you with no grease. You know what I'm saying? But Donald J. Trump is a rider. You know what I'm saying? He's a true cowboy. You know what I'm saying? He's a true rider. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna ride these motherfuckers just like I'm gonna be right with him all the way. And I agree with everything that he has fought for and is still fighting for today. You know what I'm saying? So while you busy sitting up there trying to gag the man and all type of stupid shit, so you can keep him quiet and everybody else can just listen to only your dumbasses, you know what I'm saying, which is something that the American people is going to have to stop. Demon Democrats cannot be the only voices in our political arena in no shape or form. You know what I'm saying? In no shape or form. You know what I mean? But we see in many ways, you know what I'm saying, we see the voters are being taken for a fool on the economy according to this report. You know what I'm saying? And when we really look at it, that is what we see. That is what we see. You know what I mean? That is what we see. You know what I mean? They have created all that we have seen in itself. It doesn't matter what it is, pandemic, war, killing, murdering, genocide, all that we have seen within these few years that just went by speaks for itself. You know what I mean? Speaks for itself. They have done this. This is their creation. This is the way to keep you divided and conquered. You know what I'm saying? By scrambling your brains all together, same as we see in the hip hop game and what they're preaching in their hip hop songs. You know what I'm saying? And what they're preaching in their hip hop song. You know what I mean? They're scrambling the kids' brains and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we see where this one is coming in by, I guess, something is the Islam economic editor. You'll see, uh, I guess his name is Falsa Islam. Okay, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got time for that. But we see the towering over the many hundreds of pages to promise a plan, strategy to and spreadsheets and so on to whatever. But one of the biggest areas where the credibility question has been, risen or rise or has been raised, I'm sorry, is over taxes. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to sit here and discuss that because this is what they do. When you open the debt ceiling and blow the roof off the mother and then don't put no cap on the debt ceiling, how you expect inflation and different things and high rice prices and all these things when you can't see spending all the money in wars, killing, murder, and genocide and nuclear posture to bring us into a nuclear war that would annihilate all of us in all shapes or form, you know what I'm saying, unless they have some place to go, and the common people who have nothing to do with it. This is their specialty. They have nothing to do with it, really don't want any part to do with the bullshit and just want peace and tranquility on planet Earth. These motherfuckers will go out and you elect them and put them into your government, you know what I'm saying, and they sit in there and act as if they dictators over you and can drag your ass, talking about the US of A, into a nuclear war. And you can't do a fucking thing about it. So when the bomb drop, we are here having a snack, eating burgers and fries, and don't even, not even talking about that because, how people like to switch the subject, oh yeah, Harry, he's also good at political shit. I mean, Johnny, can we talk about some fries? I mean, you read the best, and all switching conversation 10 hours or 10 miles a minute. You know what I'm saying? When that bomb dropped, that 10 miles a minute bullshit mind frame you got, it ain't gonna do you a motherfucking thing. And you're gonna be sitting up here asking, why, if you even survive, you stupid ass. Nobody got time with that bullshit with you. Nobody got time with that bullshit with you. You know what I'm saying? We see Donald Trump ripped in hometown newspaper, typical politician bullshit, garbage. Yes. You know what I mean? Oh, he's gonna be ripped on many channels. He's gonna be ripped on many things because you know full well that he has been coming for your asses along with the help of all the people in the world who should be standing up behind Donald J. Trump right about now. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? They should be holding out with Donald J. Trump right about now. You know what I'm saying? And helping him to stabilize our country and also bring ceasefires and cease the war around the world. You know what I'm saying? Because what they have done and they have always wanted to do and have always been doing is over the constantly warring, killing, murder like you see in Sudan, Ethiopia, Congo, South Africa, Libya, and many other countries. You know what I'm saying? They spend more time in Africa than black people right here in America. You know what I'm saying? And this is African as well. You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? We see Squad lawmaker in danger of losing primary Demon Democrat-led attack Powers. You need to get Powers off the fucking map. You know what I'm saying? He no more than a Demon Democratic blood-sucking Baphomet medical or whatever the hell he wanted to call himself. You know what I'm saying? in many ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what election he loses. You know what I'm saying? We see Jasmine Crockett pastor, you know what I'm saying, alerted her that bleach blonde, bad built, what? Botch body, whatever the fuck. We didn't give a fuck about that shit. He said it with a straight face. Trump biographer said the president told him. Let's see what he's lying. Told him, you know what I'm saying, ratings are my whole life. Well, ratings is your whole life. That's right. So how is that a straight face? And what the fuck is what's the crime? What's the bad news? You know what I'm saying? If ratings is his whole thing, ratings means that he has to get the ratings in order for him to be able to keep up that in the eyes and the minds of the people. This ain't have nothing. He said that the President Donald J. Trump told him, the author of the news biography about him that ratings is his life more so than actually governing. Yeah, okay. What I got to do with anything except you a prick? You know what I'm saying? No substantial constitutional question. New York top court throws out Trump. Oh yeah, they're gonna be throwing out a whole lot of stuff, and they definitely need to throw out many other things that they think. But we see no substantial constitutional question. New York top courts throw out Trump's challenge of the hush money judge gag order. You see, you see. So this judge is working as a deep stater in the Trump. Every single judge that Trump is facing is a deep stater, and they're working for the deep state. That's just being frank and straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? But we see left, listen to what it is, left. You know what I'm saying? A demon Democratic left judge, the one merchant or whatever his name is, they posed for a picture in his chamber in New York Thursday, saying March 14, 2024. Merchant is, presiding over the Donald Trump's hush money, a fake ass, dumb ass, stupid ass, crooked ass case talking about 34 this and 34 that. He full of shit. And then gonna tell Trump, look at his ass. Look at his prick. You can see straight up this picture he took. He ain't no more than a demon, blood sucking, balls licking ass Democrat. You know what I'm saying? We see Trump campaign marks Judith by saying that, light will always triumphant. That's right. Light will always triumphant if you're coming with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Opinion. We see another blow to American democracy from the Supreme Court. You know what I mean? Another blow to demon mockery. You mean? You know what I'm saying? We see here, hold on one second, people. Let's see if I can pull that out. Let's see if I can pull that out. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of prick dicks on the situation. What we see here, where leaders of a New York City bully gang found guilty of murder, racketeering, and other bull. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, they're gonna bully. You can look at them and see that. Look at them. You know what I'm saying? Even the one with the shirt on, you know what I'm saying? They look like they just like to hurt people and do shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. And that's what they get. You know what I'm saying? Alabama's under fire over response to insanely racist tweet about black people. You know what I'm saying? You see, his true colors are now coming out, isn't it?